Hello, everyone. Hello. Just doing a few things right now. Hello, everyone. Hello. Just. And I hear myself on my tablet, so see how this looks. Why is that showing that? That is showing the wrong view. There we go. I hope that's better. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm making Guinness Chili, which is a very damn good chili. It's got a very unique flavor because you're using Guinness. You know, trying so you guys can see a little bit. Since I'm using the phone, anyways, I'm using 3 pounds of burger. I'm doubling my recipe. And I already got my onions chopped up. So yeah. I love me a good Guinness, which I am. Drinking, by the way. The Guinness chili. It's a very decent chili. It's not too overpowering, and it's not spicy. You can spice it up if you want. I was thinking of chopping up a jalapeno and putting it in here, but why? You've already got the flavor that you're already looking for. So if you want, add some salt and pepper to your meat. Not a big deal. You know. So, and I've already got my 4 cans of kidney beans all ready rinsed. Already drained, but not rinsed, I should say. So I'm going to rinse that out. We'll mop pretty quick. There we go. Everybody's over watching Jamin right now, which is all right. You know, I chose to jump off and go live, but I also had to start cooking at some point so that the family doesn't go hungry. Well, anyways, also going into this is going to be diced tomatoes, 2 big 28-ounce cans. Now, you can choose to go with less tomatoes or no tomatoes. It doesn't matter. Chili is what you make it to be and how you want it to taste. And I forgot to add garlic. Oh well. I got a thing of garlic down here in my refrigerator. Now, watch, I won't be able to find it. It's usually how that works. There was a little thing of garlic sitting up here on the table, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Excuse me. Trying to get that open. So if you're using already pre-mixed garlic, you want to 3 tablespoons equals 3 cloves. And that's where I'm going to put it. So actually, one of it's 3 teaspoons. Yeah, 1 teaspoon equals 1 clove. So 3 teaspoons equals 3 cloves. You know, and watch the pepper, because you use too much pepper, you're going to sneeze. Now, you know, you want to mix. Make sure you run the hamburger pretty dang good, which I already got going. Then you're going to want to add in your onions and your garlic. Cook your onions until they're soft. You know. And don't forget to have a beer as you're cooking. But you're probably wondering why I'm making Guinness chili. I'm talking as I'm making a video, but I'm actually live, and well, no one's in the chat right now, so I can't interact very well. But anyways, why Guinness chili? Because I love chili, but I also love Guinness. So why not combine a beer that I like along with one of the foods I like. And for my garlic, I just put 3 heaping spoons in there. I didn't really care. So I'll get that all mixed up. Usually you want to go till, well, when your garlic becomes aromatic, you pretty much want to quit. But you got to soften up those onions. And right now I am just opening up my Guinness. It's warm. I did let it set out, but that doesn't matter. You know, and you want, you know, for garnish, you got sour cream, cheese, and usually green chives, but I didn't pick up any green chives. That's all right. And you're going to add a pinch of brown sugar. So now that I got that all nice and brown, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it into my big stock pot. what you can in there because you want all kinds of flavor. Hand kind of hurts because you got a little bit of arthritis here in the hand. Because I didn't replace the clutch on my bike. So that's going to be a little greasy because I didn't drain the meat. So at this point you want to add your kidney beans, which are drained and rinsed. Your tomatoes. You don't want to drain those, just dump them right in. Like I said, I'm making a double batch, so a big stock pot will do you just fine. I was thinking of going back over to Jamin's page and giving him shit because he is live. But anyways, all right, that's my beer. All right, and then once you do all that, you just dump in your Guinness. Don't worry, it will be foam. But you want the Guinness drought, not the stout. You want the drought, or the draught, as they would call it. The draught stout, not the extra stout. And the wife is playing a midget in the background. So now I'm trying to get there's my pinch of brown sugar. And you want to get that all mixed in. You want to bring that to a boil because you're going to let it simmer for about 30-45 minutes. And then I'll show you what this looks like as it's cooking. It's got a nice brown froth on the top because it is chili. It is Guinness and it's a darker beer. So that's that. Put my phone back on the charger. So, hey, process. Hey, Jamin. Sorry, I jumped out of your live and started my own. Hey, Randy. So, but I had to get cooking. Otherwise, my family was going to starve. But yeah, I've got 4 bottles of Guinness draught, as you call it, in here with 2 cans of 28-ounce tomatoes, 4 cans of red kidney beans. You're supposed to use 2 dark red and 2 white, but I just put all 4 dark red. Don't matter. 3 cloves of garlic, a big onion, of course, that definitely add flavor, and a pinch of brown sugar. Like I said, I was thinking of adding in a jalapeno. I've also got some early flame peppers, but no. The wife doesn't like it too hot, so I decided against that. So now that I've got that cooking, putting stuff away here. So now I got that cooking. I want to bring it to a boil so that I can let it simmer. You know, yeah, 30 to 45 minutes on a simmer. You know, it's a good thing I got my tablet over here so I can figure out where we'll put my camera. Um, it's starting to boil now, just a little bit, But simmer to 30 to 45 minutes, and you're done. Other recipes call for an hour and a half to let it simmer. Now, 30 to 45 minutes at the most. You don't. I mean, if you're cooking some heat into it, that's different. But I'm not cooking heat. Like I said, my wife doesn't like the hot. So, but I do got some early flame peppers and some jalapenos and another hot pepper in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna hopefully they'll make it to the weekend and I can dehydrate them through the oven and turn them into a bit of a spice. So when I'm cooking chili, I could add a pinch in here and there. Yeah. Um, so the wife and I, we do, this is from the Renaissance, so everybody can see it. You know, we do our own little romance war at the Renaissance Festival that we work at. And so we do our own little hits to each other. Well, one of the hits was replacing my dragon claw ring, you know, as you maybe you can see that better that way. Um, that's a size 13, I believe. Anyway, she replaced that for me because I lost it this summer uh, doing driving for some bands. And I told her I saw this shirt and I wanted this shirt. Then she picked it up for me on final weekend. And last night and today was my first time wearing it. So, but it fits perfectly. You know, um, for some reason, I just need my readers. But anyways, um, no, it's not boiling. It's getting there. So yeah, um, she got this for me as a hit, and yeah, she's got me a ring. She's got me beard oil, um, bay rum. It's called. It's a very nice smelling beard oil. I just don't use it enough, unfortunately. But being now that it's going into the colder season of winter, I will be using it a lot more to keep the beard moist. Yes, I said moist. I hate that word, moist. Ugh, yeah. you know, um, well, I don't know if the black does smell amazing because I'm in my kitchen and the windows are closed. But I will tell you one thing. When I start making beer this winter, hopefully I gotta get into the garage and get all my gear out, get it cleaned up, inventory, so I know what I need, and I'll start making my blueberry beer again. And maybe I'll do a live or something when I start doing that. Um, it's a process of 4 hours from start to finish when you cook it and cool it down and get into the fermenter and get that all set up. So it takes about a total of 4 hours. And cooling it down is the hardest because the only place I got where I can cool it is the kitchen sink, you know. I could do the bathtub, but I want to try to equal out on all sides. So I got to get me a wort chiller somehow. But that's not going to work with my faucet out here because I don't have the. I got already something on there screwed on that I can't get off. So yeah, but I do make my own beer, and then the house and the block will smell amazing at that point. You know, but yeah, and it's starting, it's getting there. I've got the pot is 3/4 full of chili. You know, and if you want to add mushrooms, not the kind that makes you see things. No, you want that add a totally different flavor. You want to add like bella mushrooms or white mushrooms. I would prefer the bella mushrooms. It would give that nice, unique flavor. It would go really great with the Guinness. I just didn't get not any to put in there. You know. Oh, definitely. I'm going to start making some of that blueberry beer. I'll say November, December, and it takes about a month to ferment. Then I go right into bottling. So it's 4 hours to cook and cool, and then get that into the fermenter right away. And then it takes another, after a month, it takes another 4 hours to sanitize my bottles and get them all bottled up. A 5 gallon batch will yield about 30 right around 30 bottles. So I'm going to need to pick up um, 3 cases of beer, which 3 cases of bottles, so 3 12 packs of bottles. So, um, but yeah, my blueberry beer is pretty damn good. I use, what is it, a 0.10 or a 0.01 um, caramel wheat. Then I use the lightest malt extract that I can get. I mean, I don't do anything myself. I don't have nothing to plant. I don't have nothing to harvest. So I just buy everything store bought, and I use um, Northern Brewer hops for the bitterness. But I can't remember the other. There's 2 hops that I use. I use Northern Brewer hops for bitterness, and then I use another one that's less bitter for the fragrance, and more for the smell and taste. And my blueberry is not that bitter. It's hardly even bitter. But anyways, and then I've used champagne yeast on my beer once, just once. But otherwise, I use a dry yeast, and what you got to put it in warm water and start it. Let it sit for about 5 10 minutes, and then you dump it into your beer for fermenting. Get it all stirred up and stuff. It's a very unique process for home brewing, and I got into that many years ago, and I made so much beer. I believe if you're a home brewer, you can make up to 500 gallons per person in your house. I think that's five. It's 500. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I made my own. It's been about over 10 years since I've made beer, but I'm going to get back into it. So, process, why was that a huge mistake that you tried making beer? Did you just not make it right? I'm going to give this a quick stir. You know, I'm gonna make your guys's because I still have the dark foamy broth. You know, this is chili with head, basically. Um, a nice foamy head on there with tomatoes peeking out. I'm going to show you that here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And it's about ready to boil. It's getting there. Put my phone back on the charger. You know, uh, so, oh, it blew up all over your garage. You're not supposed to use a pressure cooker. um, you must have done something because I use a bigger stock pot than this, and the only problem I have is boilovers. So, um, but then if you watch it, it's be easily controlled. I usually boil my wheat. You got to put it into a stocking, a mesh stocking, and you tie it to your handle, and then you just boil it for I boil it for like 30, 45 minutes. Um, I was trying to make a Pilsner. Um, the look of a Pilsner, I wanted it clear, but I could never find the wheat or the malt light enough to make it into a Pilsner. So I just went, it just turned out to be a dark beer wrap. So no worries there. And I got a good, nice rolling boil starting. And like I said, once it starts to boil, then you turn it down to a simmer, which I am now going to do. You let it simmer for about 30, 45 minutes. So right about 7:20, this will be done. Yeah, Jamin, malt. um, actually, we got a plant down in Shakopee. So the RAR malt plant, RAHR malt plant, and they do stuff for breweries, home brewing, stuff like that. You just can't go there and buy it. You know. And I got dogs barking again. But yeah, like I said, the Guinness gives it a nice, distinct flavor. If you like Guinness, you're gonna love this chili. Even if you don't like Guinness, you're gonna like this chili. I mean, it is what it is. It's not like a typical chili you make that it's a light brown or whatever from your tomatoes and your meat and this that. This is actually dark. No, no, not a dog fight. They're fighting for the wife's lap, or they're fighting over. They're trying to get a bone or somebody moved that the mini Aussie didn't like. Yeah, but yeah, this is actually going to be a very dark chili. Let's see if I can get that a little up here for you. See how dark that is? Yeah. So yeah, it's a very dark chili. And I like how I'm just destroying my kitchen because it was on the charger and I moved it, and now it's back on the tractor. Anyways. No, I'm not going to get in the middle of those guys. I'm a lot smarter than that. You know. Um, sorry for the narrowness of the picture because I'm using my phone. I'm not on my laptop. But yeah, there's no way I'm going to get in the middle of that dog fight. Nope. I deal with one every night when I go to bed because, man, I misplaced my beer. There it is. Yeah, you guys can slap me for that. Um, I deal with that every night I go to bed. Now that we started out with 2 years ago. Now we went into dog fostering. So now we've got one foster here. We adopted a mini Aussie. So now we own 3, and we've got a foster. Well, then a friend of ours is moving into an apartment, and he can't take his dogs with him right now. So we got his 2. We got 6 dogs in this house, and we put 5 on our bed, and it's a fight just to claim room on the bed. Yeah, I'm gonna kick some of them off pretty soon. So I got a nice. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. I got a nice low rolling simmer going on. It's only been a few minutes. And my battery is going to be low on my Bluetooth, so I'm going to end up turning that off here. So when I turn it off, let me know if you guys can still hear me. All right. Good. Can you guys still hear me? Am I coming in pretty good? So, do you guys like Guinness at all? No, yeah. The drop is a lot different tasting from the extra stout. Oh, you can hear me? Cool. I'm just afraid that sometimes when I turn off my Bluetooth that you can't hear me. You know. But oh, this is coming along very nicely. You guys are going to be really jealous. You guys really should be smelling this. I mean, wow. My kitchen is smelling wonderful right now. You know. So now that I've got the chili cooking, I explained the chili and what goes in it. You know, what you can put in it, what you can kind of leave out, stuff like that. Talked about brewing beer, which I love. I even made meat at one time, and I made a mistake of letting that sit for 7, 8 months in the fermenter, almost a year. And it turned out to be almost pure alcohol, which I couldn't drink. But everybody else did. I couldn't drink it. You know. So to make meat again, I got to do I got big 6-gallon bottle fermenters. And I got fermenting one, and I got transferred over to another. you know, and I'm just not sure if I want to get into all that kind of work at the moment, just to do mead. Plus, you do, if you want vanilla mead, you put vanilla beans in with your fermenting and stuff like that. I'm just not sure if I want to do that right. That's a lot of work and a lot of cleaning to do. You know? So. Go back over to here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my link in here. So and it's not going to let me do that, is it? Oh, there we go. So if anybody wants to come on, you can come right on in. You know. But yeah, I've made mead, many types of beer. I'm gonna tease you guys a little bit there. Look at that sucker just simmering away. Still holding the brown color. You know, go here, go to there, get there, get that. And there we are. My ugly face away from the chili. Turn this around for me. So y'all can hear me pretty dang well. I've got there's two of you in here. So anyways, I'm not seeing the comments coming up on my phone. But anyways, I think that's going to be about it. I guess it tastes amazing. It's wonderful. No, it's not done yet. It's got about 20 more minutes to go, Jamin. Just trying to find something to talk about for 20 minutes. You know, I've talked about beer. Now, see, I see you posting on my tablet, but I don't see the comments coming up here. So, and I don't know why. So yeah, I don't see my comments coming up on here. So I don't know why. Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes at the most. Hey Froggy, how you doing? Sorry that I'm going in and out because for some reason my comments are not popping up on my phone. So I'm using my tablet to see everything. So, and Froggy, we're making Guinness chili. I'm going to tease you guys. Well, I'm going to try to tease you guys again. There we go. So look at that. Very beautiful. I'm also new phone, so the camera is I'm liking how the camera, how clear it is on here. You know. Yeah, the wife. No, that was one of my boys that crossed back behind me. The wife is in the living room with the dogs. Hey Stubs, how you doing? Yeah, it is very delicious. You know, um, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you the family. With that, grab the tripod. Here's the family. How you doing? The wife has got the dogs, and you picked the wrong time to come right on through.
Crazy Chips.
And he's gonna take them out.
Chips.
Come on. Come on, Chibs. Chibs is our mini Aussie. Come on, Chibbers. He ain't gonna come. Well, I got a way to get him out. Tripod coming through.
Oh, the joy of small dogs.
Come on.
You can just
Come on.
handle them.
That's the mini Aussie. Keeps running from me.
The black one.
Yep. Come on. Well, anyways. Sicko.
It's not my fault I got COVID.
Blame which one? All right. We'll do this one more time. Make you guys all jealous. How you doing, Lori?
Leslie.
Hey, on. Lori's on. Lori's in my chat. Oh. Lori, the wife says hi. She's in the other room with the dogs. As I'm cooking, I got about 17 minutes left to go on this chili. Oh, that's right. You're coming up. That's right. You're coming up here. When are you going to be up here? As I move out of camera range. Just to stir. Yes. You come in Saturday night. Yeah. We'll be probably masking up when we see you. I have not tested positive for COVID for the last couple of weeks. Camilla just got over it, and Gabe has it. He's getting over it. So I want to make sure that we're safe with you. We're going to mask up, and we'll probably test before we come out and see you, so that we're not posing a threat to you at all. You know, I told Lori that we would be.
I love you, Lori.
We'll take a test before we go see her, and if we have to back up.
Oh yeah, and I'm clear anyway.
And she's testing tomorrow. So yeah, COVID has hit here in the house. It has not hit here since it first came out. So yeah, we got pretty lucky until this weekend or last week. So yeah. Oh, what should we talk about now, guys? Talk about making beer again? I don't know why my comments are not coming up on my phone. I just don't know why. But it shows me posting my link. So I'll teach you how to make beer, Stubs. I definitely will. Um, I got my own recipe that it took me a few years, but I kind of mixed this wheat with that malt and this extract. I make a blueberry, which is very good. It's not overpowering. You're supposed to use um, a small bottle like that, one small bottle per 5 gallons. I add two, just because I want the flavor, the more bold flavor, and you still get a mild hint of it. Yeah. Oh, good. Lois and G are taking the kittens, and you did find a home for mom. Good. Hi, Ginsky. How you doing? Ginsky, she has a great channel. If you can, go check her out. Um, very awesome person, very nice and sweet. Says hello to me every time I come into the room. Um, Go check her out. She's got a great channel. There's also I'm going to the unaffiliated, awesome channel. They would have went live today, but you know, Stubbs had one of his teeth pulled. His mouth is hurting, so he didn't want to really talk, which is fine. I heard him this morning. He was hurting, and Jamin went live on his channel about which racer died today at 83 or in the 6th, I do believe. I can't remember the name, but he did a show about um, a great racer who passed away. And then Lori, she's got her channel, and that's her self journey through her life and her grieving process from losing her fiance to COVID. Um, she's doing a very remarkable journey. She's doing very, very well. She has come a long way, and very proud of you, Lori. I listen to you every time you put something out, and you know, so yeah, Lori's doing a very great, doing very wonderful on her self journey, and it shows. Um, just like all of us, she does not take any shit either. She doesn't do the drama or nothing. So yeah. Um, and I don't have a hater yet. I'm pretty sure all you guys got haters, but I don't have one yet. Yeah. That must mean I'm doing something wrong. If I ain't got a hater, I'm doing something wrong. You can't hate me and love me at the same time. No, you can't.
Watch me.
You see the crap I put up with all the time? She argues with me every damn time.
I never argue with you.
The day we started going out, I told you would argue with me.
I never
And here's all my comments. It just popped up on the phone. Wow, delayed reaction on the phone, I tell you. Oh, no, I can just set that back over there. Yeah, the day we met, not the day we met, the day we started going out, and yeah, Lori remembers our courtship here.
I bet she does.
We went out on our first date, and I told her that she would end up arguing with me, and she goes, "No, I won't." I said, "Yes, you will." And she started arguing with me instantly.
It was not our first date. That was one of the times that you walked me back from the parking at Trail of Terror after I worked at UPS. After I got a fork.
You see what a beautiful woman does to a man's mind? We forget things. I have not forgotten our anniversaries.
Don't you blame me for that. That's on you.
It's all the beer I'm drinking.
Oh, the NA?
Well, I drink some NA. Yeah, our courtship was pretty funny too. Chasing her all around the festival. Well, she didn't chase me, I chased her. You know. um, 9 years and we're still going strong. You know, we've had our fights, we've had our ups and downs, but every relationship has it. So, we're not any different. I'm still drinking my beer. I've got another one in the refrigerator that I'm going to have with as when I'm drinking the chili. And you want to bring me for it? And a blue jacket. I've never heard of blue jacket, but yeah, you can have one. Since y'all love Thor or Chihuahua, here he is. He's been in a few of my shows. Yeah. He snuggles with me every night, and when I go to bed, he'll lay right between my legs to let me know he's there. Then I come home, he's on my lap quite a bit. So, yeah, he's been the internet sensation on my shows. Everybody loves him. And don't let him fool you that he looks scared or anything. He's not scared. He just, it's just the way he always looks. Yeah. I'm going to put him in more of my shows. Bosky's a little shit because he'll let me pick him up, but he doesn't let me hold him for long. And he doesn't come onto my lap a whole hell of a lot either. He always goes to the wife's. All right, Jamin. But Lori, if we're somewhere where we can bring the dogs, we'll bring the dogs with. That way you can meet Chibs, our mini Aussie. Yes, he is named after Chibs from Sons of Anarchy because I love the character. I just love that character. Yeah, Bosky is a mama's boy. I would have named him Tig, or Trig, Tig. But a friend of ours' dog is named Tig, so that would be confusing. So he got Chibs. And now Thor's going back to the living room. But yeah, blue jacket. Oh, okay. Hang on there. Ginsky, I will fix that for you. Make you a moderator. Let me take care of that here. Yeah. Ginsky, you are now a moderator. Anybody else want to be a moderator? Froggy, you want to be a moderator? I'll add you to it. Oh yes, coffee. Love coffee. I go through two small pots of it every morning at work. Oh, coffee is amazing. It's a lifesaver, I tell you. It stops me from hating my boss even worse in the mornings. But it's all good. It's all good. You know, got about 5 minutes left on the chili, and it is still pretty dark. Get that camera switched over for you. Get that to show you here. Because I am on a tripod, so it is still pretty dark. You know, because like I said, I am using Guinness, so it is a pretty dark beer, so it's going to be a pretty dark chili. There we go. Oh, coffee is pretty addicting unless it messes with your stomach. Some people can't handle it. I have a 6-cup maker at work, so I'd make 2 pots of that. And then at home, I have a Keurig with reusable pods, and I have 2 cups of that, 2 14-ounce cups. So, but I use Froggy, you are now a moderator. The magic elixir of life. Yeah, it stops you from killing people, literally. But I drink Highlander grog. It's a rum flavored coffee. I just haven't found any other coffee that I like other than the Highlander grog. So, but yeah. And I got Chibs. He's in here. Chibbers. For some reason, he likes to bark at me and run away. We haven't figured that one out yet. So, yeah. Once we figure out why he's barking at me and running away, I'll let you know. We think that because he was a breeder release, the people that we do fostering for. Wi-Fi. There we go. Turned off my Wi-Fi. Now my picture's back. Sorry about that. But anyways, I just haven't found any coffee other than Highlander grog that really turns my crank. I love coffee, but that's the only flavor I really truly like other than regular Folgers. Yay! I'd put a lot of French creamer in it. Mix up with going to technical difficulties when you go live. Whatever it is, what it is. But and Philly is almost done. I got 1 more minute to go, and I'm gonna switch this on again. Thank you for being so patient with me on this, guys. I really appreciate it. All right, chili is done. We'll turn that off. We'll give it a quick stir. And as you can see, as I got it on my tripod, that big chunks of meat, tomatoes, the garlic and onions in there. I did not add mushrooms like I wanted to, but that would add a whole different flavor. It's really still really dark. And the taste is amazing. You know, but yeah, when you go to serve it up, I mean, you can let it sit and it's really not going to thicken, but serve it in a bowl, put a little bit of sour cream. Um, I've got, for the cheese I'm just using some mild cheddar. I got triple cheddar in the refrigerator, and that's it. You know, um, like I said, the taste is amazing. You're gonna love it. You know, there's different variations of Guinness chili. I'm just using a simple basic recipe. Other variations they have you at, instead of onions, you do shallots, which is an onion. You know, a little less beer, a little bit more beer. You know, um, different spices like some will want you to put in chili pepper and uh, cayenne pepper, stuff like that. And I just choose a simple recipe just to make the chili. So, and with that, I'm going to end the broadcast so that it's almost 7:30. Um, we're going to get to eating here soon, and we're going to watch some Good Doctor and maybe some 911 drama series. Don't know yet. We'll see when we get there. But thank you all very much for coming on and watching me cook some chili, and hopefully you learned how to make some Guinness chili tonight. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good night and be safe.